Hello everybody and welcome back to a brand new video where today we're going to be discussing some potential leaks and what chapters could maybe be coming in for 2025. And just before we hop into it, I'd like to say thank you so much for helping me hit my goal of 500 subscribers. It's very cool, I've been very happy about it, and I've started up a Discord server because of that. So this server will, it's going to be doing eventually giveaways and Q&As, all that type of stuff. Link's going to be in the comments in the description. Join in if you want, and yeah, enjoy the video. Alright, and here I have the leaks from the Reddit that I found, thanks to DVD Leaks for this. So I'm just going to bring it up here. So we have December 2024, Dog Lady, that's clearly a reference to the Houndmaster. March 2025 is Slenderman. June 2025 is FNAF, and August 2025 is allegedly Jason. Now, this is interesting because this whole thing was just kind of posted, and it does seem, everyone was saying it seems like a dream sort of chapter thing, and it kind of does, but the only thing that kind of has me on edge is that the December 2024, like that, this post, it says December 2024 Dog Lady, and that, while that would be, you know, normal, like her PGP just came out, like whatever, but it's not, because this came out before the first leak even came out. This post was 2 days before the first leak came out, which I double and then triple checked. So yeah, that's a bit strange, but there was also rumors before then as well, so this could just be a just in case sort of cover up. March 2025 being Slenderman, the power might work like the Void, but he teleports you in it, and you may have to collect pages to escape. Interesting. So as M2 will be Tentacle, which can damage and interact with generators and works like a slower Pinhead M2, which is interesting, and apparently Slenderman will not have cosmetics due to licensing. Very interesting. I wouldn't really know much about the Slenderman IP. I don't look into it too much. I'm pretty sure it is owned by Sony though at the moment, which would make it quite hard to acquire. But even then, we know how Dead by Daylight is. They're pretty good with what they do. So that's interesting. Definitely interesting. June 2025 is supposed to be FNAF. Now we already know that this is confirmed. And not only is this confirmed, but in the King's interview recently, Matthew Cote did just straight up say it is a full-on license. So now we know for a fact that is a license. I also highly recommend checking out that interview. There's a couple clips from it coming later on. Still something I highly recommend you check out. Super awesome interview, and thank you, the King. Alrighty, so let's continue with this list real quick. So, FNAF will have Springtrap from FNAF 3, Michael and Vanessa from the film with 2 maps. Fazbear's Fright map from FNAF 3 and the FNAF movie location. It will have a huge cosmetic collection. You can watch on the killer on office gens on cameras allegedly. See, that's kind of where I draw the line that this may not be real. So, the big cosmetic collection, that's fine. The 2 maps, I guess, could potentially be okay with how big of a license this is, but there is also a cross license there in between Scott's license and the movie license, so I don't know. And you will not be able to watch the killer on any form of cameras. The reason is because imagine how nerfing that would be to Ghostface and fucking everybody else who's a stealth killer. Literally every killer that has stealth perks just gets nerfed by this one map, basically, is what they're trying to tell you. Either way, I highly doubt they'll do that. If they were to add any form of like camera incorporation, it would be incorporated into the power of the FNAF killer. There would be no map interaction where you could see them. Anyway, moving on. August 2025, we have Jason with a Survivor but an original map, which is highly interesting. I also find it very interesting that the Survivor is nameless, but yeah, they would not give a name for the Survivor. December 2025 is an original chapter. That's all good. And now the other bits of information are so Pennywise and Persona are cancelled collabs. Stranger Things prototype was supposed to be a variation of Hawkins. I actually showed that off in a video like a year ago. Skull Merchant makers are laid off. That's not real. That's not real. That's not how video game works. Skull Merchant's creators would not be laid off because they got delegated that task. It was not like they just went off and made a chapter and brought it back. Scott initially refused to collab but later came back. I'm pretty sure that one is true. I'm pretty sure that one was actually confirmed. Alien was rushed and employed in work. Okay, yeah. Anyway. Yeah, so that's kind of cool. I don't know how real these are. I don't want to say anything about them specifically because, again, I'm not sure how real any of this is. But yeah, you know, we could totally see some of these collabs coming in the future, and I'm sure a lot of that is just copium, but if it isn't, I'd be excited for it. It seems cool. Most of them are very awesome. So yeah, anyway, let's move on to real licenses now. And when I say real licenses, you know, I mean ones I'm speculating that could come in the next year. My bad. So the first one, and the one that I believe will come in this year, probably as a surprise PTV, a lot like the Houndmaster, and, you know, I just truly believe it will, is going to be the casting of Frank Stone, or Frank Stone himself from the casting of Frank Stone. And the reason I believe this is because it is right there. It is ready. It is ready for the taking. Now, there are spoilers ahead for the next 10 seconds, because it's the only time I'm going to mention it, about Frank Stone's ending. If you haven't played the casting of Frank Stone and you want to, don't watch this next bit. So, at the end of the casting of Frank Stone, spoilers starting now, you can see Frank Stone with 2 survivors surrounding a campfire at the beginning of the trials, about to get into a trial. Alright, spoilers are over. Yay. Anyway, yeah, so that's my reason. My reason is because, 1, they have the license. That is their license. That is their own property. 2, they have the capabilities of putting them in. They have a model, a backstory, survivors, a map, all that fun stuff is already there. They have a bunch of stuff just to do with it. Like, they have everything they need to create a chapter over it. They have, again, the character, lore, license, everything's right there. It's just so easy for the taking. Now, I know the license is technically a collab with Supermassive, so I do not know what they exactly need to do to get it, but I cannot believe it'll be very hard. I feel like it would be a pretty chill way to get it. If anything, it would be one of the more chill licenses to collab with, because it's their own. They made the character. It's published by Behavior. I think that truly means they can just do it. I'm not sure yet. That, all those reasons, and the fact that everybody is asking for it as well. It's not like this is something they've made and now they're afraid to put it in their main game. No, everyone wants this. Everybody does. So yeah, you know, very awesome, very, very cool, and I truly hope Frank Stone does come into Dead by Daylight. I feel like that would be an awesome chapter. Just after seeing what I've seen from the game itself, God, it would be so cool. It would be very awesome. We all thought he was going to be a chapter anyway, but we're really, really hoping now. So, Behavior, please make it happen. Alrighty, so next up, the next chapter that I believe will be coming in, and don't hate me, I bring this up every single time. It's my dream license. Let me dream. It will be Jason from Friday the 13th. Now, the reason I believe this, I kind of have proof this time. Matthew Cote, in the interview I was talking about, I'll play the clip right now. I'll play it right now. He basically said, well, not right now. Give me 2 minutes. He basically said that it is a lot easier to acquire the license now than it would ever be, and all they are is waiting for the call. And with everybody begging, people tweeting, Jason Universe about it, all that fun stuff, we can only assume. Anyway, play the clip now.
I understand the situation, and I understand why you would think that it would be more likely now.
Yeah. Seems more likely.
Yeah, you're correct.
And there it is. There it is. You all heard it here first. No, well, you probably heard it there first, but, well, it doesn't exactly mean anything. It just kind of means that it's a lot more likely now for the license to actually come in, which is still super exciting and great news. And because, you know, Dead by Daylight has already sort of been mentioned to the Jason Universe, and they kind of responded with like a whole straight face kind of thing, like a maybe. They did the same with Fortnite, and then Fortnite got a confirmed collaboration, so we don't know yet. That, and either one, Matthew Cote is saying yes, it's more likely to get a license, or he's saying yes, you're correct to the March chapter. Did we ever think about that? Either that or I'm batshit crazy. I could be batshit crazy. Anyway, I would totally hope that it is coming in March, but the chance that it actually is quite low. It's quite early. August seems like a better time, like it says in the leak, but either way, I'm still super hyped up about this, and I truly hope that this comes to fruition. I'll be so happy if it does, because yeah, Jason's been a chapter I wanted for a very long time, and I know a lot of other people have wanted it too, and I'm not the only one, but you know, still so cool, and would just be so nice to the game to have that almost full collection of horror characters there. Just missing out a few more, and unfortunately one that we're probably not going to get is going to be Pennywise, which hurts my soul. I really want that too, but yeah, Stephen King's really hard to work with, but Jason being right there, he's got potential. There's a fucking chance that we might even be able to pull this off. I really hope we do. So yeah, you know, stay tuned. I will keep you updated about any of this Jason and DVD. If it does ever come to fruition, I will be here with my fucking editing software ready to spit. as many words as I can out onto my screen about it. I'm just super hyped up for it. Again, this is a chapter I wanted since about, I want to say around 2016. I'm a day one player, so yes, I really am excited for this. If Jason does not make it in as the March chapter, it has basically already been deduced as to who it is though, so the next most likely character that I believe will be coming in, just because of 1, leaks, and 2, Matthew Kote said Japanese fans have something very special coming quite soon for Dead by Daylight, and I believe that is going to be a Tokyo Ghoul chapter, or at least a teaser for it, because here's the thing. It's been theorized several times, there's been a couple rumors about it, and there's a lot of other evidence built on top, and I'll dive into that right now. So the evidence is as goes. 1, it's the 10th anniversary for Tokyo Ghoul, which is awesome, good job guys. And secondly, they said they have a big thing announced in the Tokyo Ghoul, so they have a big thing announced within their 10th anniversary. Right at the end of it, it's going to be a big announcement. And people are theorizing that that is Dead by Daylight, because Matthew Kote also said they're willing to do a lot more Japanese IPs because they love them so much. And personally, I don't watch anime, I've never seen Tokyo Ghoul, but this would still be a cool collaboration in my opinion. And I know a lot of people out there would enjoy it a lot too, so you know, I'm not against it whatsoever, and I feel like it would be great to come in. Now, I don't know too much about it personally, but you know, it's still a cool idea, and we'll see what happens with that. Anyway, moving on, this next one I have wanted in Dead by Daylight since the Alien came in, and this is the Predator. Now, the reason I believe the Predator could be coming in is because the studio that owns Alien, which I believe is now actually Marvel somehow, or Disney at least, also owns Predator because they are under the same licensing agreement. And they are super open to letting DVD mess around with their license, create custom skins, which is what the Juggernaut skin for the Xenomorph is, by the way, if you haven't seen that yet. It is a Dead by Daylight original skin published by the Alien license holders, which is very cool, and licensed into the game just for the little collaboration of the new Alien movie Romulus and Dead by Daylight. So Ellen got the spacesuit and Rain, and I think the spacesuit was actually separate. This might be separate. This is for the spacesuit, so it's not for the new not for the new movie, but it was made in spark of the new movie. So yeah, super cool cosmetic. And that is just how awesome these license holders actually are. They're willing to let Dead by Daylight create their own cosmetics for it, which is not too far off of Dead by Daylight being like, hey, do you mind if we have Predator as well? But yeah, you know, this is good. This would just be so cool. This would be one of my favorite chapters of all time. Just because then we can have both. And imagine them in 2v8, you know? Just Alien and Predator. You're fucked. Either way, yeah. Let's move on. I feel like Dead by Daylight has something big planned this year. A bunch of license holders and movies and stuff have all sort of said, hey, you know, we have a big surprise coming up. Terrifier also said this, with Art the Clown as the killer. This could make a very awesome chapter, so I truly hope that they have started working with Dead by Daylight, because Terrifier would be awesome in the game. Super fitting, super funny, super just outright amazing. I know a long time ago the creator of Terrifier tried to get Art into the game, but Behavior just ignored the fuck out of them. And now that they're as big as they are, I think Behavior's finally branching out. I think the reason they did in the first place was just because it was a bit complicated and they didn't really know how to deal with someone straight up outing them, like, hey, tagging everyone in tweets about Behavior, just saying, add my character, add my character, add my character. Seemed a bit out of the water, but now he's gone quiet. Now Behavior never spoke about it in the first place, but now the guy who did has gone very quiet about it and will not talk about Dead by Daylight or Behavior, so either he's holding a grudge or something's going on behind the scenes. And I'm truly hoping it's the behind the scenes one, because that would just be awesome to have Art in the game after all this time. And yeah, he could definitely make an awesome killer. Alright, let's move on. Next up is going to be, yeah, I bring this up all the time as well, Jurassic Park. Now, I feel like this could make an awesome chapter. I've seen a lot of rumors going around online since the Houndmasters release as well. This is just, by the way, that this is more possible now, because there is going to be a pack leader, and this raptor trainer is going to be able to send off all these little raptors to go and do his bidding. And I'm going to straight up tell you, that is the dumbest idea I have ever heard. I don't know why anyone would want that in the game instead of just being a fucking dinosaur. I don't know why why do we have to train them? Why can't we just be a dinosaur? No. I'm thinking something more like the Indoraptor from Jurassic World Evolution. Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom and Evolution, I guess. But, you know, the Indoraptor is a terrifying monster, hybrid, All fitting for Dead by Daylight. Ruthless, merciless, wants to kill everything in sight. Very fun. Instead, people assume that we're getting a pack leader because the Houndmaster has, what, the same power? Another reason I don't believe it is because Dead by Daylight wouldn't just one-for-one copy a power, you know? I mean, they kind of have before, similarly with Hillbilly and Leatherface, but not like that. Not one after the other, immediate sort of like copy-paste shit. It's just interesting to me how people think like that, but that's okay. You know, if that does happen, shit, you know, blow me out of the water. I'd still be happy to play it. I wouldn't be mad. I just think it wouldn't be the best idea, but blow me out of the water, rip me to shreds if it happens, you know? I don't mind. If it does happen though, like, I mean, if the chapter itself, I'd be so happy. You know, Jurassic World is one of my favorite movies because I am a complete nerd about dinosaurs. It's probably my largest sort of brain collection of random facts and skeletal facts and, oh, this dinosaur did this, blah, blah, blah. That's me. That's my entire personality. So, if this came into the game, I'd be extremely happy about it. But, you know, I don't know. I don't know how that's going to work out. We'll see. We'll see. I hope so, though. Alright, and that is all I have for you today. So, thank you guys so very much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, leave us a like, you know, punch the fuck out of the like button. And join the Discord server I mentioned at the start, you know. I need people. No one's in it yet. As of recording. It's just up now. Alright. Anyway, I appreciate you all watching, and 500 subscribers is absolutely crazy. That's something I didn't even think I'd actually reach, so I'm very happy about that. I have a really bad habit of, like, when I do, I have had like 5 different YouTube channels in the past 10 years. Each one I tried really hard on, and then when it got nowhere, I gave up on it. And this is the one that I've tried the hardest on. And as you can see, it's worked for me now. It's starting to get there. So now I'm starting to get all these beliefs that this could potentially become as big as I want it to be. And if that is the case, I will be here, right here, trying to upload consistently. You know, I'm trying now, but this is getting hard because I'm trying, and then, oh no, look, 7 days has passed. Oh shit, this is my schedule. I'm supposed to upload yesterday. It's all good. We figure it out. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this video. And oh yeah, just with that whole thing, it's just whatever it takes to make the video good. If the video takes longer than usual, then it takes longer than usual. But I'll still find a way to get it out anyway. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave us a like. Tickle that subscribe button, and have a great day or night depending on where you live, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.